Hi everybody, it's May 21st, 2024, and we're in the middle of a monsoon here in Greater Vancouver. I had to go down to the courthouse library in the pouring rain, and then I had to take my computer to Staples to have it refurbished, and so I had to double wrap it in plastic and then walk 8 blocks to Starbucks. To Staples to get it refurbished. Anyway, so I just got an email from the government of BC about my case at the Supreme Court of Canada. And they sound pretty cocky. I got an email from the laziest lawyer in the world, Tina Mason, and she said, "We did not participate at the Court of Appeal, and we will not be participating at the Supreme Court of Canada." But the Supreme Court of Canada wrote the style of cause, and they included the government of BC. And it's the government of BC that has breached my brother's. They're the ones that they're the piper that has paid L'Arche to breach my brother's charter rights and my charter rights for freedom of association. But I did a lot of running around. I don't know how many steps I got in today. I haven't looked at it, but my shoes are soaked. And I don't know why I haven't lost the momentum. I still feel like I'm fighting for Paul. I just finished speaking to, there's a legal aid society for mental patients called the Community Legal Assistance Society that are supposed to help mental patients that are confined against their will. And a self-represented litigant, a really nice guy who has a case similar to mine, and I keep bumping into at the courthouse library, said, "Oh, you should call this lawyer at Community Legal Assistance Society because they have a case at the Supreme Court of Canada." So I called him, and he picked up, and the reception was so frosty. Like, he just said, "Oh, there's nothing we can do for you. We can't help you. This is not the kind of case that we take. We don't take private committeeships." And I thought, well, who does? When a 65-year-old man is locked up for 588 days against his will, who does act for him? And I think they should be sued. I think the Legal Aid and this Community Legal Assistance Society dropped the ball, and they should have represented my brother. He should have had representation. But this lawyer that I spoke to, and maybe it's the end of the day, I don't know what, but he couldn't have been more rude. I just said, "I just want to talk with someone about, I understand that you've had a case at the Supreme Court of Canada. I just want to chat with somebody about it." And, he couldn't have been more rude. Yeah, he said, "Well, it's not the kind of thing that we do." Well, maybe it's the kind of thing you should do. When my little brother was locked up for 588 days and then dies while he's being locked up, I don't see how things can get worse than that. But if I were them, I would be very worried. I tried to explain to him that I'm trying to change the law in Canada so that legal guardians can't isolate and confine incapable adults. But he said that's not what they don't deal. They only deal with, from what I could understand, when a hospital locks up a mental patient. That's the only kind of people that they represent. But L'Arche locked up my brother. They ordered my sister not to terminate his visits with me, and that effectively locked him up. Anyways, I'm just very proud of myself that I kept my momentum going all day, even in this monsoon. And I've never seen rain like this, even in Vancouver. I've never seen it rain so hard. I double wrapped my computer and brought it on my little dolly down to Staples, and it still got wet. So they say April showers bring May flowers, but what do May showers bring? I don't know. Anyways, so that's the update for today. I'm trying to keep a positive attitude, but the gist of what happened today is the BC government says that they're not going to appear at the Supreme Court of Canada, but I think they're going to change their tune when we're granted leave to appeal. Anyways, you know the drill. Pray for us. Contribute to our GoFundMe account. My computer just fizzled out today, so that's just another expense. Pray for us, contribute, click on the GoFundMe link. And it's the easiest thing in the world to do. And copy and paste the email. Don't forget about us. I think about Paul all day, every day. And I think going to see the trauma counselor on Saturday was really helpful. It really gave me a boost. I was just sharing this nightmare that the government of British Columbia has put me through. And they can't say they didn't know. I dropped a letter off with them every single day since November 7th of 2023. I dropped a letter off at their office every single day, asking for them to get involved. So they act like they don't care, and we don't get involved. Larsh says, we are not going to get involved in this litigation. Well, yeah, you are when you're hit with a $20 million fine, which they should be, or when your funding is cut off permanently and you're shut down cold, as you should be. Anyways, Paul, I've been hustling all day for you, dear, working in the rain. My feet are soaking wet, but we're going to win. We're going to win at the Supreme Court of Canada. We're going to change the law so that nobody can ever hurt others the way that you were hurt by this government. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Take care.